Hello, I'm learning to do crossword puzzles. Today is Monday, June 8th. Let's play. Dear sir. So deer is spelled like the animal, and so a buck is a male deer. Steamer or cruiser? Oh, and I get I get a lot of newer viewers, especially on my Mondays. So, sorry, people who are newer to crosswords want to learn them. So the question mark at the end here means we're being cheeky, right? We're making a little joke. We're having a little fun, right? And so you got to think a little, either more too literal or less literal than usual. And so here, dear sir, is Buck. They're just being like, hey, isn't that funny? Steamer or cruiser? I don't know. Oompa instrument. Oompa, oompa. The tuba? Is it stag instead of buck? That would make sense because this would be a tuba. Does this start with S, steamer or cruiser? Still don't know. Follower of new or teen? So when it says follower of, it means what can you stick at the end of new and at the end of teen that they share? New aged, teenaged would work. Hidden snags. It probably ends in S because snags is plural. And so the answer needs to be plural as well. Designer blank boss. Hugo Boss. Sure. I bet. Gotta watch out for the two-word phrases, especially when it's a quote. When this is in quotes, it means someone who said sure might instead say, I bet, like in the same kind of tone, to mean the same thing. And often, especially when it's a quote, always consider, even if it's short, always consider multiple words. Steamer or cruiser? A ship? All right. Popular board game adapted from India. Huh. And it's got a one after it. I don't know. Hidden snags. Gotchas. All right, I know, as you can see, I like to build off of letters I already have because once you have some letters in the answer, it helps you think of what the answer is. Soldier, stop, halt. All right, nickname akin to Harry. I don't know. Characterize? Being cheeky again. I'm not sure though. Key to the right of plus and equals on a Mac keyboard. Delete maybe? Free trial version, a demo? What Taylor Swift calls the stages of her career. Eras. I couldn't get eons out of my head, and I knew it was wrong. 5x5 square crossword. A mini. Frequently in poetry. Oft. So whenever it's in poetry or like Shakespearean or whatever, you're thinking of like an old-timey word that isn't used anymore. Typographical embellishment. Serif. So the serif is the little extra doohickeys that they put on the letters. And a sans serif is missing those. And this is a sans serif font here. Something green in a greenhouse. A plant. Characterize. Oh, spell. Okay. You're spelling the word. You're characterizing it. Oh, instead of par cheesy, it's pad cheesy? Or is this ager? New age or teenager? Okay, it is just par cheesy then. Nickname akin to Harry. Hal? Is it Hal? I didn't know Hal was a nickname for Harry. Challenge for student drivers. And this is a 2. I don't know what we're doing with our theme today. I'm just going to continue up here because I don't have a good place to build off of. Caspian or Mediterranean, they're both seas. Now it's an or. So if they list things with an or, that means we want it to be singular answer. If they list things with an and, we want it to be a plural answer. Email winnower. Spam folder. Effortlessness. Ease. Tiny hill builders. Ants. Go across. Span. Something spans a whatever gap. Half blank when the minute hand points down. Half past. Okay. They quickly spread online. Memes. Orate. To orate is to speak, which is also the answer. Compassion. Don't know. Page through. Leaf through. Den. Layer. What was this one? Compassion? Why can't I think of this one? I don't know. Challenge for student drivers. Ballet. Ballet would be a challenge for most student drivers. All right. Metals and mines. Ores. I love ore. Short-term kind of store. Oh, like a seasonal store? I'm not sure. Sports locale. Oh, is this a pop-up store? That would be interesting. Pop-up. Sports locale. An arena. Give a debriefing to. Oh, parallel parking. Spam filter is actually the answer here. Always be willing to change your answers by the crossings. Prime use for a crowbar. Prime use for a crowbar. A lever. Opposite of post is pre. Compassion. Mercy. Actor Stone Street of Modern Family. Eric. Okay, I believe you. I didn't know that one. Scoundrel's deeds. Thievery. How do you... Is thievery spelled this way? Maybe. Let's check the downs. If you're unsure, just check the crossing clues. Watercraft for an Inuit. So this is a kayak. Maybe it's knavery. Like a knave is a thief. Kayak is Inuit. They spell it Qajaq. But we are spelling it in the English way. Small bites. Nibbles? Nibs? I don't know. Noms? Let's look at this crossing. Assistant. Assistant. Maybe this one. Accessibility laws. The ADA, Americans with Disabilities Act. Assistant. An aid, of course. Why didn't I think about this? So is it like a nibs? Small bites? Nibs? Never stop having fun. Party bar? Party... Like it's 1999? I don't know. Vitality. I don't know if I know this one. Card game whose name is something players cry. Uno. They love Uno. Give a debriefing to. Report about. Report something. Strong string. Twas the night. So twine. Okay. That helped a lot. Twas the night before Christmas. Cube maker Erno. Rubik. It's a lot harder when they ask you what Rubik's first name is, because I never remember Erno. But civil uprising, a riot, caterers, containers, urns, party, a report back. Give a debriefing. Report back. World's largest country with a four-letter name, Iran. A single time, once. What a shame, tisk. Okay, maybe we should get up here. Starting to learn. A novice. That doesn't fit. New to? I'm new to that. I'm starting to learn it. Oh boy. Gee whiz. Something like that. Apt zodiac sign for Bert Lar, who played the Cowardly Lion. Leo. I had it after zodiac sign, but I wanted to read the whole clue. A pair is two. What is this? Oh boy. Goody. Anthropologist Margaret. Okay, I was wondering about TD. But I suppose a name could do whatever we want, but I think I'm going to erase the T-O anyway. Party. Okay. Word repeated in blank ye. Hear ye, hear ye. Maybe we can get these down. So what misers take to the extreme. What word do they want there? Misers are money pinchers. They don't like spending money. Bread makers supply. Wheat. Yeast, maybe? Blank Beasley, character who has the last line in the finale of The Office. Pam? Party. Never saw that. Maybe it's knits. I don't know what this letter is. Okay, what's happening here? I don't understand the 1, 2, 3 thing that's happening here. Oh well. Of the high, oh, we just get, here's our hint. Of the highest importance, or when parsed differently, what each bracketed number in the clues indicates. Maybe it's the number of words. Parcheesi is 1 word, parallel parking is 2 words, and this is going to be 3 words. So, number of words. I don't know. Underpinning. Underpinning. Basis, maybe. Home of Columbus. Oh, do we want a city? Was Columbus Italian or Spanish? He was with the Spanish fleet, but I wasn't he Italian? For some reason, I don't know this. All right, up in the air, aloft. 0, nil, no. There's a lot of words for 0. We'll skip this for now. Test the weight of. Let's look at these downs. Expression of contempt, ba. Oh, come on. Whitish. Like an off-white. I'm not sure. Starting time-wise, as of. So as of blank time, this happened. What misers take to extreme? I can't think what are we filling in here? All right, what do I have over here? Maybe some downs. Leaves stranded. Deserts. That doesn't. It probably ends in S, but that would mean here was wrong, and I don't think it's wrong. This looks like trouble. Oh no, maybe? I don't know if oh no is going to be right. Number in a nonet, 9. Nonet is 9 things. Follower of pointy or pigeon. Pointy or pigeon? I don't know. Did that help here? Backyard storage space is a shed. Did I even read that one? This looks like trouble. It's not oh no. Ugh. 0. I don't think this N is helping me. Home of Columbus. All right. I'm actually going to struggle to finish this, I think, without some help. What misers take to an extreme. If I could think of this one. Whitish. What about this one? Test the weight of. Maybe heft. Whitish. Pale. Of the highest importance. Of the highest importance. Paramount. Or when parsed differently. Par amount? Why is it par? Oh, the number of pars in it. Parcheesi, parallel parking. Party. Oh, is it just party, party, party? So that makes this Nias, small bites, Nias. Oh, this is P. Sorry, nips. Okay, that makes sense. A small bite like from a puppy would be a nip. I was thinking about eating. All right. That all works. Starting to learn. New at, maybe? Margaret Head, for some reason, comes to mind, but I don't know if that's right. Leave stranded. This looks trouble. Maybe uh-oh, uh-oh. Follower of pointy or pigeon. Pointy toad. Pointy. No idea. Home of Columbus. Oh, Columbus, Ohio. City, the city. The city of Columbus is in Ohio. Maybe it is toad. I think it's toad, O-E-D. I was thinking toad, O-A-D, like the animal. But I think it's toad, like when you toad, like your toes on your feet. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. 0, none. Maroons, and it's mead, not head. All right, I did manage to finish. I just had to think a little bit harder about this clue, I think. Just had to think of the highest importance. All right. Well, managed to correct myself. No checker, no looking up. All good. Obviously, sometimes you make mistakes in crosswords, and that's okay. You just fix it later. Well, how'd you do?